Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Caffeinated or Die. My name, of course, is Antwon the Great, and I've been joined by only one co-host yet again in the morning. Look, I understand this is a morning show, but come on, people. I only have two of you. You're supposed to be bouncing off of me. I have Sparky here who can't give me an intro, like I proved on that one stream on Saturday. And then I have supposed to have Lo-Fi, who is not here at the moment. I should fire you both and just fucking do the show by myself.
You say you got pay me.
Well, I said I was going to pay you if you did a good intro.
I did a intro that was better than everyone else's.
Yes, but that's also like saying cancer is better than AIDS. Well,
I'm not gonna argue with that.
Do you want to give it a shot, Sparky? Go for it. All right, here you have your opportunity. We're going to pretend like I didn't do my intro.
No,
and we're going to go live right now. Ready? 3,
no,
2, 1. Intro.
I fucking hate you, Antwon.
See, not an intro.
I've been streaming all night. I just got done streaming on my channel at 6. I'm tired.
That is not my problem. That is a you problem.
Hey, at least I'm here on time. This time.
Very true. Very, very true. So, all right. You were streaming for an extremely long time last night while I was asleep. So, do you want to... Okay, Lo-Fi will be here. She's just running a little late.
She went to go get food, and that's the last time I talked to her.
Yes, it's something to do with her family. So it's fine. I mean, I'm not actually paying you guys, so if you don't show up, you don't show up.
I wouldn't push that whole pain thing with Lo-Fi too much.
Oh, I know, because she actually needs it.
Yeah, but no, yeah, I streamed for about 6 hours last night, totally unintentionally. I was originally just gonna speak about like my past relationships and how I got to fuck over them, since some people can't.
Oh. That's not a dig at anyone. I'm sure that's not a dig at anyone.
No one of any importance. But no, after watching the cunt stream last night, which, I mean, it truly held up to its name last night. It truly was a cunt stream. But after watching it motivated me to speak about past issues I had in my relationships, and it's something I've actually been wanting to do on my channel for a while. I just needed the right push to do it, and I finally got the right push.
Okay, we forgot to do our normal thing, which is say hello to the chat, because they are asking a question about you. So, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Jacob, Fermion, Big T, Akuma, Twisted Skipster, Joshua. I know you're leaving. That's fine. How's it going, everyone? So, Sparky, Razriel is here. Sparky, they want to know why your room is smoking.
Does that answer it?
Okay. Well, that happened. So your room is smoking because you want to set it on. All right. Hey, it's your room. I can see it's on the level.
Antwon, present me, because since it's just two people, it's not.
All right, go ahead.
There you go. You get it that time?
I did not know that you were a pyro, but that's
I'm a fucking firefighter. all firefighters are pyromaniacs. Didn't you know that?
That's good to know. I'm never calling 911 if the fire starts. Anyway,
Yeah,
streamed.
but
Let's get back to you. Streamed for 6 hours last night.
yeah. But anyways, what was that? Oh yeah, I was just talking about past relationship experiences, and I don't do very well just talking by myself. So, Mortimus wanted to find out what was going on because she was in the dark and was asking all sorts of questions. So
Yes, I know. Tips was very insistent on Discord about knowing everything that is going on.
well, I
I
mean,
just kind of said Brock has left. That's it. No more talking about it.
yeah. So I brought her in, but unfortunately, her internet is worse than mine, and she couldn't really talk, but she was present for it. So I went ahead and put the Google Hangout links in the description just because I knew everyone that was in the chat. So I no trolls, no trolls at all. But I ended up getting a lot of interesting people in, and we actually got on pretty good topics, and we actually hit a lot of subjects and talking points I think went over really good, and it just we lost track of time.
6 hours is losing. I mean, that's an impressive stream to be successful as well.
Hey, hey! Lo-Fi done the same thing that day. She streamed for the same amount.
Yeah, I know, and I'm surprised she was streaming for that long as well. I'm surprised when people make it past, like when we first started doing proper villains. Now I'm starting to be fucking traversable. Proper villains. When we started doing proper villains, we actually did it for 4 hours, and that 4 hours takes a lot out of you.
Yeah, I mean it does. I've been on some pretty long streams before, but this is actually the first long one I've done on my channel, and it actually turned out pretty successful. I thought I reached a top number of about 35 views at one time, 20 likes on the video, and over 131 views from the last time I actually looked at it. So, I mean,
you almost had 2 mundane mats? Jesus Christ, Sparky.
Hey, I did better than the cunt stream did on some nights.
Oh, you did better than cunt stream on most nights. There she is. Good morning, sweetness. Hello.
Hey.
Hi. You do not sound exhausted. That's
my back hurts so much.
you need to stop destroying trees. I know they're your mortal enemy, but you need to stop killing trees.
Yeah.
How are you this morning?
Well, my back hurts a lot.
Aside from that,
that's basically how I am today.
All right. Well, people missed you in chat. They were wondering where you were.
That's good. Thank you. It's very nice.
So we were talking about Sparky's 6-hour live stream last night that he apparently just finished like an hour ago.
Yeah, I know. I got the invite after he finished.
Yeah, she was in the after stream, talking with me, Tyro, Anti-Hero, and Zell.
Well, I mean, I was regaling him with how, you know, 4-hour live stream that we used to do for the proper villains was, you know, taxing. So 6 hours is ridiculous.
Not to mention that I worked all day yesterday from 8 to 4 o'clock, got home, got changed, and went and watched the fireworks display from 5 o'clock to 10 o'clock, got home, and then started the stream.
So you had a very busy day. Yes, Big T, I understand that you love having Sparky and Lo-Fi on stream. That's why I chose them as co-hosts, because I know they're entertaining. So you have entertaining co-hosts, and then you don't have to rely. If you are entertaining yourself and you have entertaining co-hosts, you don't have to rely on the co-hosts to make your money.
Should I watch last night's Constru's Bank? I say watch the first 5 minutes and watch the explosion that made me remove my headset from my head because I got fucking deafened by the yell.
No, you don't have to watch the cunt stream. The reason why you don't have to watch the cunt stream is because basically, Lo-Fi, did you know that you and I are abusers? And that we have been trying to demonize Brockus and anyone.
I've been told I was okay.
Well,
me and Sparky's apparently we are good guys.
No, after last night.
Well, you are now associated with abusers.
Okay.
Just to let you know. So that's when
was that said?
That was said before you jump back on into the chat by Little Miss Anonymous. We're abusers, and we've been trying to do nothing but demonize Brockus.
Okay, I'm actually gonna say this right now because of some comments in the chat.
The cunt stream chat before you left, you was, I don't know if you left, but you were silent for a while, and then Little Miss Anonymous and Brockus basically called us abusers.
All right, here's the deal, and I'm gonna make this perfectly clear. As a content creator, I don't have a problem with Brockus. He's actually entertaining when he's not spoiling. I actually enjoy some of the content he's made about like comics, anime, all that, the good stuff. However, I disagree with some of the actions and some of the things that he has done. I don't
stop being an abuser, Sparky. You're abusing right now. Stop it.
Well, if he calls us abusing, then he's no better than the game developer that got fired. Anyways, I don't condone anyone going after Brock. Don't antagonize him and don't fucking attack him. Don't do it because that just gives him fucking ammunition. I'll continue watching this content because it's interesting at parts, but as a person, I've seen everything I need to know. And as far as Little Miss Anonymous goes, here's my thoughts to Miss Anonymous. If she's got to sit there and make a claim and only listen to one side of the story, I'm sorry, your argument's not valid in my book. I tried talking to Brockus. Brockus won't talk to me about it. He's always deflected and not talk to me about it. So I can't get his side for myself. I can only go and watch what he has said and compare that to what people that I have talked to that will talk to me. And I am kind enough to be graced with that information. But if you guys sit there and only listen to one side and then not only demonize the people, but demonize the audience, demonize the chat, I'm sorry, you lose all credibility in my book.
Well, I mean, I agree. I agree very much. I don't like being labeled something I'm not. I don't like being called a liar. I don't like any of the ways that this happened.
You're such a lawyer.
And to be frankly clear, I'm not listening and fucking believing.
Oh, yes. Oh my God, yes. And I didn't say lawyer, darling. I said liar. But
shut up, you lawyer.
I want to make this perfectly clear. My fucking decision I made is by Brockus's actions last night.
So
this is where I come to my decision by his actions and no one else's.
I'm stating for the record because I got accused of wanting people to just listen and believe to what was being said.
What? You did?
Yes. Yes.
How?
Little Miss Anonymous basically has lumped me, Zell, and Kadant together, even though Kadant hasn't talked about this since they had the blow up on stream. And Zell didn't talk about it until it was being talked about afterwards. But Zell is the one that keeps bringing it up. And I'm such a shit friend that I didn't take his side. And that when he started talking shit on the cunt stream, I said to Kadant and Zell that I have their backs because he's talking shit. That I was asking people to just listen and believe to our side and not listen to Brockus at all.
No, see, that's I find is weird because that's I don't get that because that's literally the point of me and Tyro's stream yesterday was to listen to Brockus' story and Miss Anon's sad story and all that shit, and like talk about that, and then so that we could ask questions. And we could go.
Yeah, she didn't like that you guys were she called you guys idiots.
What?
Yeah, you're all idiots because you don't understand what PTSD is. You don't understand anything that she was talking about.
Have they talked to Kadant? Have they talked about her past? Have they considered that in any way?
No. That's because that's not what we want to talk about right now. So we're not gonna talk to that side, and that's weird because if they listen to what's said about PTSD, it's that it's a label that a lot of people throw around very lightly. That was legitimately what you said, is that when someone says they have PTSD nowadays, like when you say this child has ADHD, it's a hyperactive child, that's a label that's thrown around willy-nilly. It's just like, oh no, I'm sad, I have PTSD. Oh look at that child, it's hyper, it has ADHD. It's yeah.
I understand that, but that's not what they were saying.
No, I get that. That is what I find so weird because the evidence is in the stream. That's what we said, and I wrote that on the con stream because they made the whole PTSD joke, and I was like, the only reason we said is that we just don't get we don't initially just believe people saying they have PTSD because it's a label that's just thrown around willy-nilly.
That's like comparing somebody with type 2 diabetes with somebody that has an eating disorder. Yeah, they both make you fat, but
no, I understand. It's just this is what's being said. This is why we're being lumped in. It's because they don't like that people are actually talking about this after it was supposed to be over. So here's my advice yet again. Now, we're not actually talking about everything. We're talking about what was being said about us. What if Brockus wants it to stop? If Brockus wants all of this to go away, maybe, just maybe, he should stop fucking talking about it. Don't go on the cunt stream if Schmeckel's going to bring it up. You know, actually have some balls and fucking walk away from it. Stop being the hurt little puppy. Stop being the person that is fucking blaming everyone else for your problems and walk the fuck away. It's that simple.
And even then, I can tell you right now, and I can tell you from experience, it's not gotta be stopped talking about. It's on the internet now. No, people gotta talk about it.
And Furry is right. If they didn't want it talked about, then they should have never aired it publicly. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. You cannot complain about someone not dropping it when you plan a week in advance to go talk about something that's going to lead right up into it.
There's that too.
That's my opinion in my book. And you know, sadly, I got lumped 2 different people into one person. I didn't believe it was possible. I really did not believe it could be possible. But Brockus has not only become Adderwolf, but he's also become Cody.
Oh no, I disagree because Cody is a troll.
Yeah, Cody is an active troll. He knows what he's doing is meant to piss people off. Brockus is just doing it for attention. And yes, I hope he's listening. And yes, I don't care. He already threatened to block me on Twitter if I kept talking to him. So fuck him.
It's just every
His-
stream. Every
his-
stream. Lately.
His, I was gonna say I was fine with Brockus until last night's stream. And last night's stream, I found loopholes, I found openings, and I found blatant lies that are not true.
God damn it.
But
And-
I think this is not something I want to talk about on this stream. So
You go watch my stream and I talk about it.
yeah, so I don't I don't want this to become another let's bitch about a sad forgotten orc. So let's get on to some of these articles that Lo-Fi has graced us with. Oh my god.
You know what we've been forgetting to do for the last couple Caffeinated or Dies?
What?
What are we drinking?
Oh, well, I'm not actually drinking any caffeine. I am drinking tangerine grapefruit sparkling water.
How dare you?
I'm drinking a Monster.
That's so gay, Antwon.
It is, but it tastes delicious, and it's helping me lose weight.
You gay ass fuck. That's good though.
I'm Lo-Fi, it's not gay, I'm half gay. It's fine.
I'm half gay. You're so gay. Okay.
He's just gay from the waist down.
And you're drinking.
Should I say from the ass down?
I was drinking a Mountain Dew, and then I decided to spice it up by eat ice cream for lunch.
Well, that's healthy of you.
I deserve it. My back hurts. I need love.
Well, I would definitely be there to give you a back rub if I was in Denmark.
Ah, it hurts so fucking much. I want to cut out my spine.
Fermion says he's going to be reverse drinking body plasma. I don't know how you do that, but it sounds quite interesting.
Is he gonna want to vomit it out? For 2 seconds, someone's knocking on me.
All right, so I'm going to go over this one really quickly because it's very short. It's just the title that makes me laugh. Lo-Fi found this one, so give me just a second. Pregnant woman beats manager at Subway with sandwich.
I heard of Italian people attacking people with bread.
You know,
Really?
Yes. So this is very short. What I mean by very short, it's just this. So Peoria, a manager at Subway on West Main Street was assaulted on Friday at 3:30 p.m. A sandwich being weapon of choice. I really hope that they didn't use the hard salami for that one. The manager was responding to a commotion at the register when a pregnant woman attacked her, according to a report filed with the Peoria Police Department. The woman swung her sandwich into the victim's face and, after the sandwich fell, punched her twice before throwing cups at her. Both of the witnesses and the security footage matched the victim's story. The assailant recognized the manager, according to the witness testimony, but the manager did not report knowing her assailant. The suspect was quickly located and arrested on charges of battery, as well as possession and intent to deliver cannabis. This is so fucking stupid.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
No, I'm gonna go get.
It's not just the sandwich she used. She also threw cups. So you have to get bitches cups.
She is multi-talented at assault.
So cups and a sandwich.
She's the John Wick of sandwiches.
I'm kind of wondering what kind of sandwich it was. Was she using the jalapeno cheddar bread, or was it just like white bread?
Yeah, jalapeno cheddar footlong. Go for the eyes.
So
I think it might not be the longest, but I thought it was worth it. that
No,
article.
that's why I read it first. It was very quick and just the headline. So, all right, let's get on with this one. All right, in the chat, put a 1 if you want to hear about a USB getting stuck,
Yeah.
or put a 2 for something about sharks and alligators.
Oh my god.
All right, we got 1.
Of course, the first one is kind of magic.
It's the USB. You know what? The reason that they want to hear about the USB is because of the reaction you gave, Levi.
Yeah, I'm sure I ruined it by laughing when I heard USB. There's a couple of 2s, but there's mostly 1s. There's 2 more. So far, it's on 1.
All right, 1 it is. You all asked for this.
Everyone thinks stuck in butthole. I'm pretty sure. I'll read it. That's fine.
You want to read this one?
Yes.
All right. I want to read the title. I have to. A teenager got a USB cable stuck in his penis.
Yes.
And there is the X-ray.
No. Andrew is not happy. I have lots of embarrassing stories about being a teenager. Well, prepare to feel much better about yourself and feel very sorry for a teenager who got himself in a terrible situation.
No, really quickly, Lo. I have to ask. Okay, everyone sees right here there's this bunch of cable. Is that what he got stuck in his penis?
Now you see, it looks like the cable. If you could just notice the pee pee by boo boo. So if it's dangly down there, then he shoved it up like a loop
right here.
and then he got maybe you know how earphone cables, you just light them on something and then you wake up the next day and they're tangled. Maybe he shoved them up there normally and the next day it was tangled. That's what cables do.
All right, go on, Lo. Keep reading.
This poor kid got a USB cable stuck in his penis. A 13-year-old model from China was curious about his genitalia and for some reason decided that the best way to satisfy his curiosity would be to slowly insert a phone charger through his urethral orifice. He managed to insert 20 centimeters, 7.8 inches, holy shit, of it into his urethra. And if you're already uncomfortable, look away because things get worse than this.
Okay, first, look. The
Extreme
Aboriginal story was also in China. What the fuck is wrong with these people in China?
It's because there's so many of them, so of course they're gonna percentage-wise do more shit because there's more people.
Oh, wait. This puts a whole new definition to sounding.
Yes, people are asking in the chat if Opal was in China.
No. This puts a whole new definition of sounding because of the act. And did he think that his penis was some sort of fucking sound receiver or something, shit like that?
13 and just curious about his penis. Well, all right. So how does it get worse than having 7.5 it's almost 8 inches of USB cable shoved up your penis?
It does get worse.
No.
The teenager then tried to pull it out but couldn't. The cable was stuck. At this point, he told his parents, who took him to the local hospital in Lingkao country, which is situated in northeastern China, not far from Vladivostok and the North Korean border. In the hospital.
Can you imagine? That conversation to your mom and dad? Just imagine it.
No. There's.
I learned it from watching you, Dad. In the hospital, medical practitioners lubricated the cable and attempted to extract it. They were not only unsuccessful, but caused significant pain to the unnamed teenager. He was then transferred to Harbin Children's Hospital, where he underwent more detailed examination by Dr. Zhu Lian, the facility's resident urologist. He cut off one end of the cable and inserted it into his urethra, Dr. Zhu explained, as reported to the Daily Mirror. The cable reached his bladder. No! Where it tangled and ended up in a knot.
No.
So when he tried to pull it back out, it became
No. Oh my
How in
god!
the hell do you do
Oh.
that?
Oh god!
Oh,
Can you imagine the tweezers being shoved up there to grab it?
Oh god! Stop, Sparky! Stop! I'm already in pain.
when the complexity of the situation became clear, the only option was to operate. Dr. Sue and her team had to reach the boy's bladder, cut the knot, and then recover parts of it through the surgical incision. The remaining cord was pulled out through the urethra. The teenager was discharged a few days ago, about 2 weeks in the hospital. Okay, okay, so that's his. Oh my fuck!
Oh my god! This hurts so much. This is hurting me so much. I have a pain in my bladder that I didn't know that was possible.
See, Akuma, you can try all you want, but unless it's feed, the pus and blood feed, it's not gross. What you and Max talked about in chat was gross. This is gross. God damn it!
I got a dumb question. Which
You only have one dumb question?
Which end is it in?
It's in his penis.
No, the cable.
No, so you see the knot in the end, the button, that's in his bladder.
This right here.
No, the knot, the big mess, that's in his bladder.
Yeah, so the loop part is...
That's the outside.
Oh my god. Oh my god!
How in the hell can you keep a fucking hard on like that?
How did he manage to get it tangled in his bladder?
I kind of agree with Numbskull at this moment. My penis just shriveled up. Stop! I've never seen it this scared. Oh my god! No! 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 No!
99999.
Oh my god! Is there more? No. Okay, 0 comments. Why is there no comments on this? All right, I'm taking that off the screen.
No, put it back up.
No.
Make it the channel banner.
Make it the channel banner. Yes, Darwin Awards. Darwin Awards to everyone in China.
Why the fuck did I close chat? God damn it.
All right. All right. Put a 1 in the chat for white man calling the police, or put a 2 in the chat for Nigerian healer.
Do I have to stop reacting?
It's because you found the article, so I'm assuming you know what they are. So you're giving away which one that you want people to read.
I didn't say it effect.
All right, Nigerian healer wins that one.
Let me find a Nigerian accent and see if I can copy it.
I wanted to read this one. It's not that long.
Oh wow.
Oh my god, the names on this. All right.
It's like go to the lo-fi.
What good for you? I can't. It turns Indian. So you read it, Antwon, because it turned Indian when I try.
All right. Nigerian healer killed in bulletproof charm test.
I guess he used the wrong batch of Lucky Charms.
Oh my god.
Stop! Wolfie, did you know that Wolfie's ex-girlfriend fucked her dad? Not Wolfie's dad, fucked her own dad. Wolfie's ex-girlfriend fucked her own dad? Now this story has been told like 5 times.
Do we have to bring it back up again?
Yes!
No!
Every day, multiple times per stream. I'm gonna bring it up in an hour again.
No, don't bring it up again. All right. So, okay. Nigerian healer killed in bulletproof charm test. A self-styled traditional healer in Nigeria has died after one of his clients tested his bulletproof charm on himself. I am not saying that name.
Jinaka Adosevu.
What Lo-Fi said. 26 was killed after instructing the man to shoot him as he was wearing the charms around his neck. Because magic is real. Police in the country's southeastern Emo State say the client has been arrested on suspicion of murder. The man was asking for it. At this point, I can actually say he was asking for it.
I don't think murder is fair when the fucking person. I'll sell you these delightful charms so you can help. He's from India now. I'm sorry, I can't do a Nigerian accent. And then you shoot on behalf of what the person said, and then you're arrested. That's fucking unfair.
Charms are popular in Nigeria, where traditional healers are consulted for cures for various ailments. But there have been several reports of people being killed after testing bulletproof charms and medicines. Several fucking people have been killed by testing these charms. Are we very, very certain that Nigeria just doesn't need to be wiped off the map?
You know what the best part about it is? That every time someone is then killed, another fucking healer shows up and says, no, his charm very bad, my very good. And then he sells, and then someone dies, and it's like, oh no, that person didn't do it correctly.
A young man had gone to the healer. See, even this article doesn't want to say that name over again. The healer to prepare bulletproof charms for him, which the native doctor did. A villager told the Punch newspaper. The name of the newspaper is The Punch. Maybe it should be named. I had a joke in my head and it just disappeared. God
The
damn
Hole.
it. Thank you, Sparky. To prove the efficacy of the new charms, the healer positioned and handed over a gun to the customer. Tragedy struck. Yes, because he's a moron. The only tragedy here is that it wasn't on tape, so we can fucking watch this idiot get shot.
Did he get on camera?
I'm sure he didn't get it on camera. In January, a traditional medicine seller was arrested after a man drank a bullet-repelling liquid and was shot dead. Why? Okay, I don't like saying it, but it's almost 2019. It's 2018, and there are people who still fucking believe in magic.
Yeah, it's called Africa. It's literally called the continent of Africa. So many fucking countries down there believe in magic. It's fucking. That's why they kill albinos, because if you grind up the limbs of an albino, that helps you cure diseases. And every year one witch is born, and that kid has to starve to death, otherwise the witch will rise to power.
This is also the continent that has people that believe that having sex with a virgin, no matter the age, cures AIDS.
Yeah, and the people that actually believe that, yeah, legit black magic, that if you piss off a guy, he can call lightning down on you. Intelligent people is what I say. Fucking smart. It's a country. It's multiple countries of fucking intelligence.
This is how intelligent they are. They gave a chimpanzee an AK-47.
So let me read this last little bit. The seller in northwestern Nigeria reportedly assured the man that he could not die if he was shot.
Why would you want to test that?
Fucking morons. This is just...
Why would you need a bullet?
Stupid.
Why would you need bulletproof charms to begin with?
Because there's so much fucking internal fucking warfare and combat in those fucking countries. It's retarded.
I don't see how they kill themselves off like this all the time. You figured they fucking mellowed
because
down.
It's not the warlords that are killing themselves. Those ones are the actually intelligent people. It's the ones that are the grunts who barely get paid and just get handed a gun and told go kill people.
Remember, if you dip your eyeballs in blue paint, you're immortal, and you can't see, but you're immortal. That's how my cult. If I start a cult, that every member has to dip their eyeballs in blue paint.
Why blue? Make it white. That way you
No.
can say a Magaganite.
No, I'm
Okay.
not a. That's not my cult. That's Buggy.
Okay, so
So
Lo-Fi,
green paint.
I'm going to give you an option, Lo-Fi. You get to choose, not the chat this time. You get to choose.
Yes.
Do you want to read the Florida Man story, or do you want to read the 7-year-old Avatar?
That one. Yes, I want
you
to the Roblox. I want to read the Roblox. I know Florida Man is tempting because every week a new Florida Man, but Roblox.
All right. Be prepared to groan, chat. Just be prepared.
And if you're turned on, prepare to moan. Yeah.
7-year-old's Avatar gang raped in Roblox game.
And then a picture of Counter-Strike.
Yes. All right, Lo. Here we go. All you.
A mom is demanding answers after her 7-year-old daughter, a virtual avatar in the hugely popular game Roblox, was gang raped. I'm gonna read it as a Nordic person. Ebba Bødesen from North Carolina is now urging parents to delete the gaming app after witnessing the confronting suit.
That's
Okay.
That's
Read it so at least I can understand you.
That's a really good PewDiePie.
Miss Pedersen said she was reading a book to her daughter as she played the game on her iPad when she saw what happened. Okay,
You sound like the Swedish chef.
That's why I call it a Nordic accent. Let's restart that. Amber Peterson from North Carolina is now urging parents to delete the gaming app after witnessing the confronting sight. Miss Peterson said she was reading a book to her daughter, which book we don't know, as she played a game on her iPad.
You know, I can almost guarantee she was reading 50 Shades of Grey.
I was about to make that joke, goddammit, when she saw what was happening. My sweet and innocent daughter's avatar was being violently gang raped on a playground by 2 males. Is that a gang rape then? Is it?
I mean, it's. I would think gang rape would need more than 2 people.
Yeah,
But I guess it's kind of, if they are a gang, they're a very small gang. Maybe they're just starting out.
Okay.
No, at least two, typically 3. So okay, so a threesome against some persons is a gang rape.
Are we sure about that?
I just googled the definition.
Well, I have some apologizing to do to certain people. Lo-Fi, keep reading. I'll be right back.
My sweet and innocent daughter. Okay, words cannot describe the shock, the disgust, and the guilt I felt riling right now. But I'm trying to put those feelings aside so I can get this warning out to others as soon as possible. And look at that position. In the game, the girl's avatar was pinned down by 2 male characters and 1 female avatar who appeared to be scantily clad. It's basically Lego. I had to talk to her about rape. No, you didn't. No, you did not. No, you really didn't.
Okay, so apparently charges aren't going to be pressed, so that's good. What did I miss?
So the mom decided that she had to talk to her daughter about rape after witnessing that. It's fucking Roblox. They have no genitals. It's Lego. It's basically it's low quality Lego.
So why is there something pixelated?
I don't know. To make the article more interesting, I had to talk to her about consent. She's 7. I was not ready to have that conversation. Then wait! It's Roblox! She's not gonna go fuck! One of the male characters had what appeared to be an erect penis. I don't believe you anymore. The offending images has been blurred by 9.com Australia, but was unpixelated in the game. I want to see the fucking picture.
Same here, because I've got so many questions. Like, okay, how many people here in the chat have fucked around in the game? Any kind of online game? Halo. How many people have teabagged the fucking player in Halo? Put 1 in the chat if you done that. It's a fucking game. I
Mis-
mean,
Oh man.
here's the problem I have with this. Okay, yes, the player, the avatar of the player, yeah, she was 7. That's sad and unfortunate. Is it known when you play these games online? Like, does it tell you, okay, this is how old this person is when you're playing the game?
No.
For all you know, it
Wait.
could be.
Sparky, I have a question for someone in the chat. Raz says it's Roblox, not fucking Second Life. You can't force someone onto something and strip them and fuck them in the game. Raz, how do you know that?
Or The Sims.
Anyway, continue on, Sparky.
Anyways, it's like, yeah, it sucks that it was a 7-year-old girl that was playing the game. It really does suck. But however, how many fucking adults play this game?
Also, you do know you have to actually enter the different scenario homemade games in Roblox. You don't just walk around a big empty map and then get fucking raped by a playground every time. There's a pretty big chance she fucking consented the second she entered the fucking map that these people made. God damn it.
Yeah, so, well, I mean, that's
All right, let's finish. Let's finish this.
Peterson implored parents and caregivers to delete the app and put away children's screens. Books cannot be hacked, but sadly I've learned the hard. No, but you can fucking read books about porn. Don't. I've learned the hard way that a child's innocence can just be a touch of a button. Yeah, you are the person who decided to explain to her what rape was. She was never gonna fucking remember that after a Roblox quote-unquote rape, you stupid cunt. I wish that was in the article. Roblox released an official statement condemning one. We were outraged to learn that the Roblox community police and rules of conduct was subverted. It's an online game.
Hang on. I found the picture.
Oh no.
Yes. We have identified how this bad actor created the offending accidents, putting additional safeguards in place to reduce the possibility of this happening again in the future. In addition, the offender was identified and has been permanently banned from the platform, and we have suspended the game. We have 0 tolerance for this behavior.
Okay. Here it is.
I'm so excited. Which part is the penis?
I do not know. What the fuck is going on?
No, see, that's her head. Her. So the head is lying on the groin. That's not a fucking penis. What the fuck?
I think they're talking about the girl's leg. That's
see, there's another picture. If you see right about it says 2 days ago. Besides all the robot, that has a blur. I think that might be the original picture, and they decided to go with something else. So right up that one. See, you can see the other girl is standing next to scantily clad in clothing. Wow, I'm so turned on, by all this Lego.
Oh my god, this is stupid.
I am half-mast right now. That was so hard. I'm gonna go.
No, you are always half-mast. What are you talking about?
Don't ruin the illusion.
But no, what they have. Talk about fake journalism.
We're not even done yet. There's still more.
The online platforms I see my Nordicness as shell. Allows users to create their own games from others to play, which is how Miss Peterson's daughter ended up in the confronting situation. Another North Carolina mother, Brittany Sheenal, wrote on Facebook that she discovered her little boy playing a game on Roblox where the goal was to commit suicide. Now he's gonna do it. Now he's gonna go out and shoot himself. My son has not been allowed to play this since I worked on playing, and mission was to kill yourself. Like, he had to go around his character house and drink bleach or find night. That sounds fucking fun, though. That's something you can get greenlit on Steam. That's fun. Roblox recommends it's age 7 and up and has 57 million monthly players, and then another picture of Fortnite. So, in this article, 4 pictures, 1 Counter-Strike, 2 Fortnite, and 1 Roblox, where it's not even the one with the penis.
Yes.
I call bullshit.
Maybe just a little bit of bullshit. Just a skosh of bullshit, Lofa.
I call testicular cancer. Fucking wow.
All right, hold on just a second. Talk amongst yourselves. Ow.
Hey, I was still supposed to talk? Okay. I have a finger up my poop. No, I don't. Oh, okay. My back hurts like a turn. Everybody's heard about the bird. Bird.
Thank you for that.
Don't you know about the bird?
All right. I'm back.
Everybody
Just
heard the
doing
bird is
something. Okay. All right. Stop it. Stop.
Turn is the word.
I will mute you, Lo-Fi.
Not if I do it fast.
All right. Do you want to hear? Put a 1 in the chat if you want to hear about an undercover operation, or put a 2 in the chat if you want to hear about the postal service. All right, so that's one.
While they're waiting, and I'm gonna say I was gonna play a game while we talk, right? And I wanted to play Binary Domain. You know what? I realized I can't play that while because it has voice commands, and that would be fucking annoying for you to listen to. Reload. Yes. No. No.
Big T, you only get 1 vote.
Big T, you're banned from live.
Well, before he flooded the chat with 1s, there was a bunch of 1s. Or a bunch of, let's see, 1.
A lot of 2s.
Yeah.
2-1 because of Big T. Now, Akuma, now you're ruining it. We just... Oh, god damn it. Find a third article now. Take a third one. Fuck that. No, none of them wins. You decide that one.
Well, now we can't do a third article because Bear Dog's starting it up.
God damn it, take a 4th one. You know what? I'm gonna go find a completely different article right now.
All right,
quick. Do the one that's square root of pi.
All right, let's.
I found one.
All right.
Sending it to you right now, Antwon. Here it is. That's a new one.
Ouch. Well, he's not happy. All right, so we're not going to get to vote on this. You guys are just going to have to deal with it.
That's what happens when you abuse the privilege.
Can you rent me?
How many different accounts are you using?
3.
Man gave away $50,000 lottery ticket as a non-winner. Sparky, you read this one.
Okay. July 6th, a Maryland man who won $50,000 from a scratch-off ticket said he intentionally thought the ticket was a loser and gave it away to a friend. The 67-year-old Baltimore County man told Maryland lottery officials he bought a $5 gold scratch-off ticket along with several other tickets from Nikki's Discount Liquor in Baltimore. That name sounds pretty nice for a liquor store. The man said he scratched off all the tickets and then, thinking none of them were winning, gave them away to a friend to enter into the lottery rewards program for a second chance prize. The friend discovered the gold ticket was a top prize winner. When he tried to enter into the program, it was rejected. He told me he had to verify the ticket twice to make sure it was real. The winner said. The next day, when he gave me the ticket, he said, "You're lucky I like you."
Yes, because I would have kept that money myself since he gave me the fucking ticket.
I would have been gone. I'm sorry, I would have been gone.
Where did you go? I went on a cruise. For a month? Yes.
Around the world 2 times.
How did you pay for that? Well, that ticket you gave me won me $50,000. What? Yeah, it was a winner. You gave it to me. Thank you. That's the best gift anyone has ever given me. I will never forget it. You're lucky I like you. Fuck, I don't like anybody that much. Sparky, if you gave me a lottery ticket and it gave me $50,000,
You're never getting.
You're never getting it back.
No, I will buy you a soda and then I'll run away.
Yeah, I'll buy you. Yeah, have something to drink. I'm going to add a bunch of alcohol to it because I have something to tell you. The ticket that you gave me won me a small fortune. Bye.
Well, you know what? You know what the lucky thing is? I don't waste my money on lottery tickets.
Okay, so the Super Lotto, it got up to $1.5 billion. No one had won. I was working at a gas station at the time. I started playing the lottery, like the legit lottery. I probably spent $50, $60 total over a couple of weeks. Do you want to know how much I won?
$4.
Close. $8, which means I'm down 42. There were people that were coming in to buy Super Lotto tickets by the hundreds. The day before the last drawing that someone won, I had a line out the door where all I did, not even gas, all I did was sell lotto tickets for like an hour.
Let's see. I live in Oklahoma, right next to Missouri. What is Missouri called? The Show Me State. Because in every freaking convenience store you go into, you can buy some sort of fucking lottery ticket. Not only that, in Oklahoma, there's about 50 fucking casinos in the area I'm in. Take your pick.
I don't think you're not a gambler.
No, I'm not. No. I've seen too many people go in with a lot of money and leave with less. I like the money I earn. I save it. I end up with more in the end than going to the casino.
I want to win money so I can move to the States and buy a gun and say pew 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 and shoot immigrants at the border.
So I had to refill, to answer Big T. I had to refill the paper twice, and Akuma says the only time I ever played the slots, put in $10 and got 23 in the end, and I was bored fucking shitless. Well, that depends on the slot machine that you play. They are fun. They turned into little mini video games. Anyway, let's continue this article and make this idiot feel even stupider than he is for giving away a $50,000 lotto ticket.
The man said he was grateful to his friend for returning the ticket.
No shit.
I gave him the biggest hug and almost cried. He said, I really don't know how I missed that it was a winner. The winner said that he plans to use his winnings to pay off his truck loan and make home improvements.
I think, honest to God, he deserves... Like, the friend is such a fucking nice guy. I would fucking buy him something, because God
Yeah,
fucking damn it.
At least $5,000. At least give him
Yeah.
5,000. At least.
Yeah, give him 10%. That's fair.
You know, give him a waitress tip. 10%. Well, it's not even 10%. Was it what? I can't remember.
It's 50,000, so it's 10%. Give him 5,000. That's 10%.
Yeah, I usually try to tip, like, if I go to a nice restaurant, and the service was good, I usually try to tip at least 10% what the bill was.
You're a good man, Sparky. Good man.
Would you stop yawning, you ass?
I'm sorry. It's
No.
early.
It's no excuse.
Yeah,
Poker. Learn poker. That's correct. Poker is actually pretty fun.
Strip poker.
Well, yes, strip poker is more fun.
I like
regular
strip poker.
I can't get Captain to play with me.
Chad, would you watch if the remaining, let's call them the remaining proper villains and Sparky all played strip poker with Caffeinated? Would you watch that?
What, you, Zell, and Sparky?
Me, Sal, Sparky, you, and Kedund.
Playing strip poker.
Yeah, with Caffeinated. Let's get Ishtain as well, so then we have a fair amount of women to men.
I am not playing strip poker.
I
on
know
camera.
there's an entry fee though. You have to donate $50 to Lo-Fi to be able to watch. But then we will play.
I'm not playing.
And so what happens if two girls lose initially? They have to make out.
How are you gonna do that?
Yeah, how are you going to do
I think
that?
it turned into sex poker instead of strip poker right now. Yeah, 24-hour stream, Danny. Then I'll increase the price. $100 entry fee to watch us play strip poker. Mika, Dun, Ishtar, Antwon, Cell, and Sparky.
I'm actually being involved with some of the proper villains.
Run, Sparky, run.
Has over yet?
Sparky, just run. Just run now.
See, I got full.
I'm already this deep
it.
in it. Why should I run?
All right, so this is going to be hard for you, chat, but I need you to focus. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to hear about a shark, and put a 2 in the chat if you want to hear about Florida Man.
Yes, Moxley, if two guys lose, they have to make out as well. It's only if a guy and a girl initially lose, they don't have to make out.
No, you need to change that rule. If two guys lose, they have to ride a magical pony together.
That's another word for butt sex.
And on top of that, Moxley won't be there, so we don't have a pony to ride.
I might beat you to it first. I might beat you to it first, Moxley.
Oh my god, you know Aubergine Twan? It's such a fun joke.
Anyway, it looks like 1-1, so we're gonna talk about a shark.
Moxley in latex, though. That's not a bad idea, Finley. Lysis, that's a nice idea.
All right. Shark drags woman into crocodile-infested waters in Australia.
That's only in Australia. That would be like dingo drags woman into poisonous spider nest in Australia.
Yeah, but I mean, this is something that only could happen in Australia. It's because it is Australia.
I think McGog put it quite well on one of his side quest streams. Australia, the only place where every place in the water is more deadly than anywhere else and anywhere in the world.
All right. A once-in-a-lifetime trip in May for a woman in Australia quickly turned into a harrowing experience when she suffered a bite while feeding a shark. Okay, I don't feel. I thought this was just like some random woman swimming and she got dragged by. No, she was feeding the fucking shark.
She fed it with. She didn't feed it with a flat hand like you have to with a horse.
Which then dragged her into the water. Melissa Bruning, 34, was on a yacht in the remote Kimberley region in the northwestern part of the country, located about 1,500 miles north of Perth, when she tried to hand feed up to 4 tawny nurse sharks swimming around her boat. Okay, at least she wasn't stupid and was like, look, it's a great white. Here, shark, here, shark. It was nurse sharks, which are docile for the most part, but they're still fucking sharks. Okay. Burning told the West, so she survived, so that's good. Maybe. No. Told the West Australian that she didn't realize she shouldn't hand feed a shark.
What was that first clue?
Was it the fact that it was a fucking shark?
Have you not seen Jaws?
I like when I see a poisonous spider, I usually take a wet wipe and I slowly remove the food from its lips. I didn't realize I should.
Lo-Fi, did you know you're not supposed to walk up and cuddle cuddle a lion?
Look, I Frenched a spitting cobra yesterday, and I didn't realize I wasn't supposed to do that.
Have you not seen the opening to Jaws 3?
Oh my god!
The best Jaws.
She didn't realize she shouldn't hand feed a shark until the animal became like a Hoover, sucking her right index finger into its mouth full of rows of razor-sharp teeth. 'Cause it's a fucking shark! You goddamn moron! How did you survive to 34? What the fuck? Have you been in a bubble for the most of your life?
Did you think it was like feeding Kirby or something?
Oh my god.
See, okay, if sharks were big and bouncy and pink like Kirby, I think I would feed them as well, because that would be adorable.
Oh look, it's a shark, come on, let's go feed it. Like, my arm!
I think the shark was in shock as much as I was. No, it wasn't. It was not. Did you fall on it? It was probably pissed off. You're lucky you didn't lose your hand. The only way I can describe it is this immense pressure, and I felt like it was shredding it off the bone. Because it's a shark. I don't know if I can put that point home. Rows of razor-sharp teeth. And you decided, you dumb moron, that it was okay to take a piece of fish and put it in the water for the shark to come up and take it away from your hand.
You cannot feed the shark, like, really.
That's my biggest thing. Was like, this is weird. Because, okay, feed a shark. Feed it like you see, like, throw it to the shark. Don't hand feed it. Don't actually hand. That's really weird.
And it's not a fucking dolphin. Jesus Christ.
I guarantee she watched Free Willy and is like, I bet if I could rub its tongue.
Oh, yes, please. Rub its tongue. All right. She told the paper. I came up and I was like, I've lost my finger. My finger's gone. You know what? You should have lost more than that, you bitch. Leave your hands out of a shark's mouth. The only reason you're in the paper is so that the fucking Australians can go, look, that American is an idiot. Thank you. The shark also pulled her into the water of Dugong Bay, which is inhabited by saltwater crocodiles that can grow up to 23 feet long and weigh more than a ton.
Fuck Australia.
Yes.
No, don't
Danny Real Jr. Danny Real Jr. Yes. Fish are friends, not food. You do understand that this bitch does not understand that the sharks do not talk to the fish.
Also, don't fuck Australia. My new waifu is from Australia.
I'm sorry, Furry. I'm sorry. If I had to choose living on an active volcano, which is Hawaii right now, or Australia, I think I would take my chances for the volcano.
Oh god! All right, there's more. The entire harrowing encounter was captured on video,
Oh,
which shows Burning screaming as she is dragged into the water before the boat's crew and her friends pull her out. You know what? The boat's crew and her fucking friends should have let her die in the water, because then there would be one less moron that has the possibility of breeding.
should we watch? Can we watch the video?
Sure, it's not going to have sound.
No, that's fine.
It's a 7 exclusive. Oh, look!
She did not get
pulled into
pulled
the
in.
water! You fucking lying sack of shit!
You fail.
Pulled onto the back of the boat.
You didn't even get dragged.
Oh my god! Oh my god.
No. Replay that and let it play.
You did not get pulled into the water. You got pulled onto the back of the boat.
Yeah, she got she probably didn't even get pulled. I think she got shocked and she tripped. Yeah. And how did she think a fucking shark chews? It doesn't have hands to put it into his mouth. Don't you think it fucking vacuums a little bit? You stupid flingo.
Nurse sharks are bottom dwellers that are mostly harmless to humans, according to National Geographic, which is true. There are people who have nurse shark lagoons that little kids go swimming in. But you know what the little kids know growing up with the nurse sharks? Don't put your fucking hand in the mouth! They're up to 14 feet long, have very strong jaws filled with thousands of tiny serrated teeth. The magazine notes, no goddamn shit, it's a shark.
There's still more to it.
I know. The shark will bite and act defensive if they are stepped on, or bothered by divers who assume they're docile. Burning sustained cuts, a fracture, a torn ligament, and a bad infection from the bite, but did not lose her finger. She also has a fake story that is on the news that she got pulled into the fucking water with 23-foot long weighing 1 ton saltwater crocodile. She fell onto the back of the observation part of the boat. She didn't fall into the water. There was no chance for anything else to attack her.
Hang on. I'm gonna clarify something in chat. Opal? No.
Hey, Opal.
Antwon doesn't hate animals. Antwon hates idiots. The shark did nothing wrong. The girl did everything wrong.
Yes. The 34-year-old told the West Australian the incident was completely my fault, no shit, and just a blonde doing a stupid thing. Well, at least she's self-aware. It's not the shark's fault at all, but it could have been a lot worse, she told the paper, adding, I'm not a shark victim. No, you're a brainless idiot. You're not a shark victim. Oh, God.
Okay. So, note to self, the nurse shark might suck and have a round mouth perfect for penis, but don't do it.
Yeah, don't stick your dick in a shark's mouth.
Have you seen the nurse shark's teeth, Antwon?
Yes, I have.
It looks fucking awesome. It looks like a blender.
Yeah. I have full respect for sharks. I think they're incredible. And yet you decided to try and feed one by hand. I've always had the opinion that when you're in the water, they're top of the food chain. No shit. It's their domain. Oh, God. Why?
Oh, my God.
Furry, you need to get together with your people, and when Americans come to do this stupid shit, just push them into the deep end of the water. Just push them. That's all you have to do. Let the sharks and let the fucking crocodiles do their thing.
And do not lead by example by Steve Owen.
Ouch, Sparky. Ouch.
Too soon.
How's it too soon?
I'm joking. That's just what people like to say.
I mean, by all means, I loved Steve Owen. I grew up with him.
Yeah,
and
I got really fucking sad.
Yeah, his passing was it was sad and it was terrible. But you know what? He fucking cost me $50 goddamn because I had a bet on him. He was gonna die by a goddamn crocodile, not a goddamn stingray.
Did you hear what Steve Evans' daughter and family wanted because it was in his will? They wanted to feed him to his crocodiles, like chop him up and feed them to his favorite crocodiles, and it was in the will. But no, you can't do that.
Yeah, it was. Oh fuck! It was the big male in the zoo.
All right, let's move on, shall we, to more stupidity. All right. White man put 1 in the chat for white man calling the police. Put 2 in the chat for Florida man.
Florida man's gonna win just by the name alone.
I've put Florida man up 3 times. This is the 3rd time. It didn't win.
Yeah, but that's because every other article until now had been more interesting. Like name-wise. It's like animals almost killing humans is more interesting than Florida man. Attacking someone with a taco, things stuck in ass or penis, is like rated higher than Florida man. But if you just talk about people without anything else, Florida man is more interesting.
All right, well, you're right. Florida man won. Did you want to read this one, Lo?
No.
You don't want to read this one?
No.
Fine. I will read it.
No. I go get a soda. Be right back.
All right. Florida man, 91, threatens pastor with gun over ex-girlfriend. Jesus. Oh, this is another short one. All right. Wait. The name of the city is Lacucci.
Lacucci.
Lacucci, Florida. Investigators in Florida say 91-year-old man thought a pastor was involved with his ex-girlfriend, so he went to the church and confronted them with a gun. Wow, if this dude was white and had a beard, you'd think he was talking about Brockies. An arrest report says Picasso County Sheriff's deputies arrested Cornelius Jones following the Saturday afternoon incident at New Bethel AME Church in Lacucci. He is charged with aggravated assault.
Time out. Say that town name again.
Lacucci.
It rolls off the tongue so well. For some reason, I feel like wanting to replace Bangkok with Lacucci.
Investigators say the ex-girlfriend still lives with Jones. Jones wanted to know why she was at the church, and probably to go to church. And the pastor approached them where he heard Jones's voice. That's when the investigators say Jones stood up, held the handgun above his head, and threatened the pastor. The report said the pastor and 3 women went into his office and called 911. Jail records don't list a lawyer for Jones. That's because he's 91 and no one's going to fucking charge him. Oh, God.
Lahuchi goes to Lacucci for some hoochie coochie. Yeah, right. I can't say that one again, even if I fucking tried.
Lahuchi go to the coochie from some what?
The name of the city that happened in
was Lacucci.
Lacucci, Florida.
Yeah, I said Lahuchi goes to Lacucci for some hoochie coochie.
What did I call Florida last time? Flanagan?
Something like that, yeah.
I love it.
Show me on. You ask that every time you come in here.
Really? I don't... Okay, so we have a request that...
It's because there's a video.
Yes, I know I have my ad block on. Deal with it.
Did you know you have ad block on?
There's no video.
Welcome to chat. What?
There's no video.
Lysis, did you lie to me?
There's a video of a maneless lion fighting a crocodile. But there's no video of the idiot jumping into the water.
I'm sad. I feel cheated.
Oh, well, we're reading this one. Because I caught the end of that. All right.
Throw me on. No. No. It's not right to do heroin. I'm sorry.
All right.
You too, honey. We gotta say anything about that.
I'm sorry. I was looking for the video.
Oh, she sent it in.
I got it.
Oh,
All
God.
right. Okay, so I'm gonna share this. There's gonna be no sound. We're just gonna watch this idiot do this thing.
Antwon's voice make my anus pucker. Okay, James, that's very nice.
You're welcome, I guess. All right. Teenager attacked by crocodile after being dared to jump into the river. And there's video. I don't know if this is not safe for work, so fucking deal with it.
I'm sorry, Hermione. The fact that you're correcting that just makes you look even more guiltier.
Brought to the emergency shelter after getting attacked by a croc. So you got attacked by a croc. Oh, you idiot. I did indeed get attacked by a croc. Oh my god, it's a big croc. Holy crap, that croc was big. Look at my arm. I'm not gonna masturbate again for a couple of months. Look at it. I can't barely move it, man.
No. You want to know what he says? Is saying right there. But the girl in Australia, her finger. That's all he got. Why is my whole arm like this?
I don't understand.
Opal, he knew that the crocodiles were in there because he knew it was crocodile-infested waters.
There was signs everywhere saying, jump in here on our own fucking behalf. It can result in death or injury. They showed the sign before.
So he just met this girl and decided to jump in the water.
That had to have been one good blowjob. If it wasn't,
yeah, the crocodile won the blowjob because it won the fight. Punched in the snout.
You gotta love the graphics that they use.
We want to see you get eaten. I have to eat with my left hand, and I'm not good with that. Oh no, my poor feet. They hurt.
Left hand? You mean right hand?
No, that's his left hand.
She said I had to eat my left hand.
Yeah, sorry. I'm excused, I'm foreign, I don't know words.
Join the club.
Oh, I can't watch that, Canton. That's no...
All right. It's boring.
That's boring. It wasn't his... I don't know, Kilgroove. I hope it was his fapping arm. That'll fucking teach him.
Oh my god. God. So, a girl he just met, he decided it was a good idea to jump into alligator-infested waters to impress her. And he didn't even get anything for it. But he doesn't regret anything, even though most of the people in the country that he lives in thinks he's a moron.
I'm sorry. The only way you can get me to do that, and that's a big if, is to suck it first and then send rotate after.
At least you have standards.
Yeah, see, Finley's right. Crocodile, not an alligator.
I don't care.
It's not the same.
It is a living fossil from the age of dinosaurs. I don't care.
That doesn't make it the same. There's multiple living fossil creatures we still have. That doesn't make all of them the same.
I don't care.
Damn it.
Crocodile, alligator, they are basically the same fucking thing. I don't care.
They're very different. Alligators go to high college and schools, and crocodiles always have to stick with public school.
My God.
Now you're just being racist.
See, now Liza says, fuck me, Antwon. I'll show you I'm right. Yeah, okay. What an offer. I wish I got fucked every time I play this to get proof right. That would be nice.
I don't care if it was a crocodile. I don't care if it was an alligator. Does not matter.
Actually, Opal, they're all freshwater crocodiles and they're all saltwater crocodiles.
Yes.
Alligators are primarily freshwater.
Yeah, but crocodiles, they can be... saltwater crocodiles is the rarity, but they do exist. But they are also freshwater and saltwater. So,
all right.
Feed on the snout.
Lo-Fi, do you want to read about the KFC? Or do you want to read about the white man?
White man, why not?
You want to read about the white man. Okay.
Yeah.
You racist.
From me on, no. You don't want to be like the girl in Australia.
No, it has nothing to do with me saying I don't care what kind of oil I put in the transmission fluid because there is no oil in the transmission fluid.
White man calls police on black family at neighborhood pool. Eat your heart out, pool patrol Paula. In yet another alleged case of racial profiling caught on video, a white man in North Carolina spent his 4th of July holiday calling the police on a black woman who was trying to swim in her neighborhood pool because he didn't believe she was rich enough to live there. That is pretty... That is...
Ooh.
This is a classic case of racial profiling in a $500,000 neighborhood pool. This happened to me.
Okay, hold on a second, Lo-Fi. Look, fuckers, I know how to work on cars. Kiss my ass.
We're gonna have a chat later.
You heard the man. You got an offer. You can kick Antwon's up his asshole now. Maybe you can taste the aubergine. It's been in there for a week or more.
That fuck hasn't digested yet?
No.
Just read the article, Lo-Fi.
This is a classic case of aubergine up the butt. Racial profiling in $500,000 neighborhood pool, wrote Facebook user Jasmine Edwards. This happened to me and my neighbor today, she said in reference to her encounter with police, which was captured on cell phone video. What a shame. Edwards claimed in the video that the man identified by his lawyer as Adam Bloom reported her to authorities because she didn't have an ID card on her, proving that she and her son lived in the Winston-Salem neighborhood where the pool is located. Residents are supposedly the only ones allowed to use the pool, and Edwards said she proved her residency by providing her address. Where does it say that I have to show an ID to use my pool? My own pool, she asked in video while speaking to Bloom in front of her responding officer. It doesn't say she has to show ID anywhere, another resident says. The cops tried their best to reason with Bloom, who is with his kid, and explained to him that Edward doesn't need an ID to swim here with his child, but he insists on seeing one anyway. What an asshole. I feel like it's racial profiling, Edward says. I'm the only black person here with my son, and he walked all the way to me, asked for my ID. He asked for my address, I give it to him, and then he came back and said, well, I didn't catch your address correctly. Can you provide ID to prove the address that you gave me? And I said, why do I have to show my ID? Is that an ordinance in the neighborhood? In response, Bloom said she asked residents pretty much a couple times a week to see the ID. Ah, what a fucking asshole. That does make him less of an asshole. God damn it.
No, it makes him more of an asshole. This guy needs to be lynched. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sitting here watching the chat go on. You guys have nothing. Change
Okay,
change a 17 tap. How's that?
his lawyer, John Vermitsky, told the Post that his
Oh, that's
client
a Jewish lawyer if I ever heard.
worked for the Glenridge Homeowners Association, where he and Edwards live, as the pool chairman and board member, so he's required to ask people for ID on account of his position. In fact, he claimed that Bloom wasn't even the one who initially complained about Edwards. He has a pool member come to him and say this person doesn't appear to be a pool member and asked to check their credential, as he's required to do so, Vermitsky said. Edward became loud and confrontational, and he wanted to make sure. And I lost it.
The situation was handled properly.
Perfect. One of the officers on scene on Wednesday can be heard asking Bloom if residents are required to carry a swim card of some sort, grant them access to pool. Yes, I have one. That's how I got in, Edward says. What can I charge against him for racial profiling? Because this is ridiculous. The male cop informs her that the incident would have been handled as a civil dispute, but admits that he never heard local residents being required to carry ID at a neighborhood pool. I'm just here with my baby. I'm just here with my baby. Swimming, Edward said, scolding Bloom for wasting taxpayers' money. I understand completely. The cop replies, if she had a card to get in the pool, I believe that should be enough. To which Bloom says, okay, let's validate that it works. Then Edwards proceeds to open the gate with the card, but still Bloom is... How is he still skeptical?
Because he's a racist prick.
They kind of make their way around sometimes. He said Wow. Oh my god. But that's good enough for me today, because there's a cop, otherwise it wouldn't. Attempts to reach Edwards were unsuccessful on Tuesday. It's unclear if she plans to file a civil lawsuit against Bloom. The woman is one of several Black Americans who claim to have been racial profiled and reported
to police by white people in recent months.
Okay, some of the individuals... Oh my god, this article never stops. Some of the individuals have been caught on video calling the cops, have garnered popular nicknames such as Permit Patty and Barbecue Betty. One woman from South Carolina was dubbed Pool Patrol Paula, and she reportedly accosted two black teens for swimming at her neighborhood pool. They had been brought here by a local resident who had access. Keeping this in mind, social media users tried to give Bloom similar nicknames on Tuesday, including ID Adam, Pool Patrol Peter, and Pool Patrol Paul. We have seen Permit Paul, Barbecue Betty, and now I give you Pool Patrol Paula's other half, Pool Patrol Peter, tweeted one person. Pool Patrol Paul is gonna be fired before he gets home from work, another said. According to Winston, and apparently he did in another article, he got fired. Bloom resigned from his position as pool chairman and board member on Tuesday night, effective immediately. We sincerely regret that.
Wait. So he wasn't fired, he resigned.
No, from chairman and board member. Another article said fired. We sincerely regret that an incident occurred yesterday at our community's pool that left neighbors feeling racial profiled, the Homeowners Association said in a statement. In confronting and calling the police one of our neighborhoods, the pool chair escalated the situation in a way that does not reflect the inclusive values Glenridge seeks to uphold at a community. Bloom's lawyer told the Post that while he understands how Edward and others could perceive this call to police on Wednesday as being racial motivated, it in no goddamn lawyers. Oh my god. It's not unreasonable for there to be a perception when it's noted the numerous alleged cases of racial profiling. But it's dangerous when we paint with a broad brush and label that being the motivation for all these things. Yeah, this poor guy is being crucified for doing something he was about. It's when he are still skeptical after she shows she can open the gate with her fucking swim card. That's when you know, like, he's just an asshole now. That's just... But it's dangerous. I read that already. Vermitsky said his client had been receiving non-stop phone calls from random people and even death threats because of the 4th of July incident. This guy's really having a very difficult situation dealing with backlash for something that's pretty undeserved, his attorney explained. If you notice, he remains very calm, doesn't make any racial epithets or anything. He was put in a very uncomfortable situation, trying to deal with conflicting responsibilities, and it's simply unfair. This guy in a very difficult situation, and it's all because of the very misleading video.
The very misleading video of him doing the thing that people are accusing him of doing.
Guys, I feel like I gotta stop something in the chat. So, Akuma, Moxley, you're both horse fuckers. And I'll explain why. Moxley is only a horse fucker because he only fucks one horse. Akuma, you're a horse fucker because you fucked a core, or you assume you fucked a core, and depending on how many horses it has, it could be 300 or 400 horses.
That was wholly unnecessary.
You are both pieces of shit, and I can prove it mathematically.
And to Damianis and everyone else trying to throw these mechanical slams and tums around, well, let me tell you what. I just checked your blinker fluid's low. Your flux capacitor ain't fluxing. The thingamajig's broke. The doohickey is stuck. And the thing in the bob won't come out. You need your fucking second tin cap replaced. And the muffler bearings are shot. They won't take no more grease.
I think Sparky needs some sleep.
I think Sparky needs some sleep too.
No, it's I've got to say that line every day at work. Truckers will believe anything.
All right. So we have enough time for one more article. So I'm going to give you the choice, Sparky, because you're going to be the one reading it.
Oh, yay.
You can read about the undercover operation at KFC, or the Postal Service not understanding the Statue of Liberty.
The investigation at KFC?
All right. KFC it is.
Joe! Joe! Shut the fuck up, Joe!
Undercover operation reveals more than chicken being sold at Hope KFC. Take it away, Sparkster.
Oh, boy. One of the 5 managers of a Hope, Arkansas KFC was offering more choices than crispy and original to the customer of his story at the bypass in Hazel Street. I don't like this already because that's like just a couple hours from me. Over the past several months, undercover agents purchased methamphetamines at the restaurant from manager Edward Bazaar.
It's always meth. It's always meth.
As a part of the investigation that resulted in 4 simultaneous raids that went off like a well-choreographed ballet last Wednesday afternoon. The raid was orchestrated by officers from the 8th North Task Force, the Arkansas State Police, the Hope Police Department, the Hampstead County Sheriff's Office, and the Nevada County Sheriff's Office, the Prescott Police Department, and the FBI agency. God damn, that's a lot of them. That's a lot of lettered company. That must have been some real spicy chicken. On both a search and arrest warrants, the multi-agent task force came a calling on the KFC. I like that fucking pun. Came a calling on the KFC restaurant, as well as 3 appointed apartments in Hope. The warrants were accumulation of approximately a year-long investigation into the distribution of methamphetamines and other illegal substances in Hempstead County. Bazaar was taken into custody at the restaurant without incident by Hope police officers. I would hope so. What's he got to fight back against? A chicken leg and a fucking
bucket? There is enough grease in that extra crispy chicken that you could fight off a lot of people with it.
If they were trippy poop, I could believe that.
If they're going into the KFC, it's because they're overweight. Just
I know. The
just
restaurant
wave
was
the chicken. Just wave the chicken at them, let them get the smell, and then throw it away, and then run.
Oh god, like throwing the fucking flare for the T-Rex in Jurassic Park.
Yes, that's exactly what you're supposed to do.
The restaurant was temporarily closed while the agents executed a search warrant for illegal narcotics. Though the search resulted and no illegal drugs being found inside the KFC, an employee, Tara Green, 23 of Hope, was arrested for obstructing governmental operations outside. A canine alerted agents to a vehicle containing marijuana that turned out to be Green's, causing her to be charged with possession of marijuana. So they went after methamphetamines, then turn around and went after marijuana for. Okay. After being closed approximately.
I mean, they're so similar, right? Meth and marijuana. I mean, they do both start with M. I mean, they're completely different things, but.
No, one's Lo-Fi, you might have to help me out with this one. One's labeled a 1 and one's labeled a 4. I can't remember the name of the fucking scale they use.
What?
In narcotics, drugs, they use I can't remember the fucking scale they use it on for lethality or danger. I can't remember the scale it uses, but no, they're on 2 different scales.
That was the joke, Sparky.
Yeah. Fuck you, Antwon.
It's the dependence and the physical harm scale. That's one of them. I don't know how many.
Anyway.
Oh my God.
Classes.
Joe, shut the fuck up, cat. Go away.
Pay attention to your pussy, Lo-Fi.
I am dropping it every day.
After being closed approximately 2.5 hours, the restaurant was released to the district manager of KFC. Meanwhile, other agencies were executed 2 such warrants at the Imperial Apartments on South Main Street and another at an apartment in San Fernando apartment complex located off the old Louisville Highway. In these raids, agents confiscated more than 100 grams of methamphetamines, over a pound of marijuana, more than $16,000 in cash, along with several vehicles, while at the Imperial Apartments, officers obtained a search warrant for another apartment that resulted in recovery of a stolen motorcycle. Others arrested in the KFC caper were Delraine Sullivan, 53, and
Deidre
Johnson, 24, both of Hope. All 4 were transported to the Hempstead County Detention Center, where they were all awaiting their first court appearance. I hope they ate up on that KFC because they're not going to be getting that where they're going.
Apparently not. I mean, if they made $16,000, that's actually pretty fucking impressive. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we didn't get to the last one, but it was titled Post-Service Misidentifies Statue of Liberty and Stamp in a $3.5 million mistake. Maybe, just maybe we'll get to that one next time.
No,
we're just gonna ignore that one.
Yes.
All right.
It's all
you missed all of it, Opal.
Oh, but you missed when Antwon shoved an aubergine up his butt.
Opal, you missed my illiterate reading skills.
You missed our strip poker.
So,
you
before we say goodbye,
help Antwon shove the aubergine up his butt.
Before we say goodbye, do you two have anything to say for yourselves?
I like Dominoes. I don't.
Well, for anyone in the chat that doesn't know, today at 7 p.m. Central, was it 5 o'clock Western for you, Pacific time, Antwon? I'm going to be having a live stream on my channel, and we're going to be talking about D&D. Actually, any kind of D20 based game system.
I own a D20. There's so many games in it.
Well, the reason why I say that is because the group of friends I game with, we have an odd habit of taking different genres of games and mixing them together and making new concoctions and
that's
different
fun,
things.
Though. That is fun. I do the same. I just use the 2d10 system instead.
Yeah, we're gonna have myself, Starwin, Ortesk, Antwon, Istar, James Jones, Anti-Hero, Tyro, Cinder Shadow, and possibly Cadence on. It's gonna be 10 of us. I've got questions for everyone. We're gonna take some time to answer each one of them. It's gonna be kind of a Chris talk show kind of
why am I
format.
not invited? Why are you racist?
I only had 10 slots. If somebody doesn't show up, I will send you a link. But I figured you would have been asleep. Lo-fi.
I don't sleep.
Well, if I get an opening, I'll be sure to bring you in.
Just bend over and spread your ass. That's an opening I can take.
Oh, God. But everyone, please come by and check it out. It's going to be a fun stream. I'm hoping it's going to be a fun stream. So with that, Antwon, take it away.
All right. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us for Caffeinated or Die. I was joined by my co-host Sparky from Sparky's Tech Corner and Lo-Fi from Low Infidelity, Secret Sausage, and her own channel, Lo-Fi. And as you all know, my name, of course, is Antwon the Great. Thank you very much for joining us, and I hope you join us next week and for Caffeinated or Die, our early morning show. And remember, caffeinate or die.
Rape is good.